Good morning and welcome to 755 Live, about 5 minutes of what Jesus said. You might notice a little different background, not at Ironworks Coffee this morning, but because of Grandbaby. Grandbaby wasn't there. Grandbaby's in another town, so are we. But it was exciting to see several there for early morning prayer. Really appreciate that. These 755 segments can also be found at our weekday Bible plan at bible.today.church. You'll find a different command of Jesus and just some simple ways for us to read the Bible together. So I would encourage you to check that out. And the 755 Lives are soundbite versions of the commands of Jesus so that we can do what he said. And it's really helpful for those of you who this is meaningful to you. It would really help, and it really encourages me if you like it, if you share it, if you comment. It just helps us get the word out there and make much of Jesus, which is why we do this. So today's Jesus said, "Secrets get out. Listen to me." Secrets get out. Listen to me. This is from Mark 21 through 25. I'll be reading today from the New Living Translation. Then Jesus asked them, "Would anyone light a lamp and then put it under a basket or under a bed? Of course not. A lamp is placed on a stand where its light will shine. For everything that is hidden," notice that, "for everything that is hidden will eventually be brought into the open, and every secret will be brought to light. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand." Then he said, "Pay close attention to what you hear. The closer you listen, the more understanding you will be given, and you will receive even more. To those who listen to my teaching, more understanding will be given. But for those who listen, even what little understanding they have will be taken away." Secrets get out. Listen to me. Jesus said there is nothing hidden that won't be exposed. And what should our response to that be? Well, he said, pay attention to what you hear. And of course, he was talking about what you hear from Jesus. In Matthew 12, 33 through 37, Jesus talks about how to identify good fruit. And I think this is in context with this because the secrets of one's heart will eventually get out. Jesus said in Matthew 12, he said, "Make a tree good and its fruit will be good, or make a tree bad and its fruit will be bad, for a tree is known by its fruit." And then he says, "By your words," in verse 37 of Matthew 12, "you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned." He's talking about the heart, and that the heart is always exposed by what comes out of our mouth, by our words. Secrets get out. There's nothing that's hidden that won't be revealed. And so we should listen to Jesus, not just listen to him, but listen to understand, paying close attention. And that understanding isn't just the information, it's the application of the information. Secrets get out. You can only hide heart issues temporarily. Eventually, anger, rebellion, pride, judgment, condemnation, even things like racism and hate, eventually those things are going to be on display by our very words, by our attitudes, by our actions. We're going to read once again. Jesus said, pay close attention to what you hear. The closer you listen, the more understanding you will be given. To those who listen, more understanding will be given. But for those who are not listening, even what little understanding they have will be taken away from them. You can listen, but not really hear. You know, what frustrates my wife, Tangi, when I say that I heard what she said, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I forgot it and didn't really change anything. The problem there is I wasn't really listening. I knew that she was talking, but I wasn't really paying attention so that I could take action on what she said. How can we know that we are really listening to Jesus? How can we know that those that we are following are really listening to Jesus? When our actions are in obedience to what he said. And then things begin to multiply, and we walk in more and more light, more and more understanding, and shine. But the secrets in our heart will eventually get out. And so the question we need to ask is, are we shining the light of Jesus, or are we hiding the light with the basket of our own selfishness? Secrets get out. Listen to me. That's what Jesus said. How can we put that into action today? And thank you, Miranda and David, for checking in today. Have an amazing day.